Imagine moving alone in a new country abroad with no local support system. You experience racism, you feel humiliation at work, you cry alone in your car or in the train or in the bus. You feel unseen, unheard, unsupported. Or maybe you grew up too fast. Maybe you carried too much alone, too young. And today you are now facing those personal challenges or spiritual battles, career crossroads, and yet you are still silent and isolated. But I'm here to tell you that isolation is very dangerous because it multiplies the pain. And I'm here to tell you, as someone who used to think that, you were not designed to fight those battles alone. And if you think that, it's a lie. Hi, I'm Candace. I'm the author of Miracles Beyond Border, a testimony of faith and resilience for people on their journey to a better life. I moved to Switzerland several years ago, and at some point in a very sensitive season of my life, I realized that loneliness could be a dangerous trap. So I sought community in African professional networks, in a Bible-based church, and in smaller prayer groups. And building true relationship anchored and protected me in one of the toughest seasons of my life. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 says, 2 are better than one. If one falls, the other lifts them up. We tend to use relationships as distractions, but in reality, I really believe that God designed relationships for protection, for healing, for breakthrough, but also to join forces to fulfill His purpose on this planet. So my advice to you is, if you feel isolated, especially in a challenging season, and even before getting into a challenging season, it will be to join a Bible-based church. Join a small prayer group because wonderful intimacy happens in those groups. Also find other groups with whom you share strong common values. So go beyond the typical hobbies, leisure-based hobbies, because from my experience, it doesn't provide the same depth in connection, at least over time. But most importantly, do not be afraid, do not feel afraid to share, even if it feels uncomfortable. That's where the miracles happen. So do not fight alone, because God brings wisdom, breakthrough, and opportunities to human hands. Your miracle might be waiting for you just beyond isolation. Stay well.